What's up, everybody? It's Flacco back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're gonna do a video on the best card in every single position. So if you guys have never seen a video like this, I have not done one in a while. This is actually one of the ones that I know a lot of people do love, and I don't know why I haven't done one in a while. I'm gonna be honest, I've been stuck on the top 10s and a lot of gameplays lately, but we're gonna get back to this. It's where I go into Madden and I go to a team builder and I show you literally what the team would look like if I were to have like literally 1 billion coins in an Ultimate team. This is the team that I would build. I love doing these videos. If you guys like them too, make sure to smash that like button. One like can help out this video so much, and also hit that sub button. We are on that road to 10K. Yes, the big 10K, absolutely crazy goal of mine. And let's get right into the video. I'm excited. Easy thing is, I still have it set from the last time I did this video. As you guys can see, Vernon Davis was the best tight end. We had Brandon Marshall, Will Fuller, and Randy Moss. Obviously Dan the man. It's crazy. It's crazy what this list looked like. It was very different at the time of recording. But anyways, let's reset this and let's get a new one. For offensive linemen, I really just go for like the highest overall. Honestly, that's like the way I look at it. This is a position where it's like, I guess if you run the ball more, if you can get more run blocking guys away. For me personally, like, look at the right guard too. The right guard is absolutely awful. But when it looks like this is one that I do know. Leonard Davis is kind of a slug. If any of you guys have used him, he's very slow, and it feels like in pooling and anything that you have to use your guard, move screens, anything, I'd rather have Natane Moody. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Moving on to right tackle though, Dan Dierdorf is the, I keep saying his name wrong, is the highest overall right tackle, and he's easily so the best offensive lineman over there at that right tackle position. Moving over to tight end, a little bit of a harder position because I wouldn't say there's much controversy before Kyle Pitts. I would say there's a little bit. I would probably win with Evan Ingram, but this Kyle Pitts is just by far the best. 93 speed, 6'6", so he's the only guy with 93 speed. What's crazy though is Evan Ingram's the only guy with 92 speed as well. So Kyle Pitts is kind of miles ahead of like the competition. It's crazy how good he is, and he's also what, 3 inches taller than Evan Ingram. I mean, he's 1 million coins, and it's respectfully so. And so far, if you guys were to build this team on Xbox, it would be 2.57 million coins. Moving over to that wide receiver position. So normally, obviously, it seems like I should only give you one, but I'm gonna give you guys 3 because literally almost every single Madden player, except for the heavy runners or people with different schemes, have literally 3 out there every single play. So at number 1, I still think it's Robbie Anderson. I really do. 6'3", 94 base speed. I absolutely love him there. And at number 2, I think it has to be Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn Johnson getting the only wide receiver that, I mean, we could look at him here again, like him and Robbie Anderson compared. So you'll notice him and Robbie Anderson are like literally the exact same in almost every stat. But you guys can see this is the powered up version of Keyshawn Johnson. To be fair, he is a 6'4" route runner. I don't think you can go wrong with either of these guys at the number 1 or 2 position. A 6'4" route runner that gets playmaker as well. I mean, he's just amazing down there, literally amazing. In wide receiver 3, where it gets very hard, I think you can go with a Brandon Marshall here. I think you can go with a Tyreek. That's probably the only guys I would have at 3. And personally, it comes down to which wide receiver you need more, because Tyreek is +2 speed on him, but Brandon Marshall is obviously way bigger. They're different receivers. And personally, I think I would, like, I don't know, in my top 10 wide receiver list, I did put Tyreek at 3 and Brandon Marshall at 4, but like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with either of those 2. I personally like Tyreek more in this game, but yeah, it's you know, you can't go wrong with either of them. But moving on to the best running back in the game. The best running back in the game, I still think it's Bo Jackson. He gets the broken X Factor. I know most of you guys have probably already watched a video on it. It is absolutely broken. It feels like Eric Dickerson. You got to do a little bit to activate it this time instead of just getting handed it to it like Eric Dickerson. But it is OP. 94 base speed as well. The only running back in the game with 94 base speed. Roger Craig is solid. He's a receiving back and gets stuff cheaper, but nobody plays like Bo Jackson. I mean, Bo Jackson is just nuts right now. And quarterback, I still think it's Dan Marino. I still do, until we get, I don't know, until we get a quarterback that gets Gunslinger and Howard Master, or until we get a running quarterback that can get pass lead elite as well and escape artist. That's when EA, or that's when this game is going to get almost impossible on defense. Once we start seeing like Lamar's or Vic's being able to run and throw the ball very good, it's going to be almost GG's. But moving over to the fullback, I really think it's Kyle Juszczyk. Like, you can go with the faster guy like Kerry Blossingame. I don't know what it's. I really haven't noticed like my fullback like to get outran or anything. Like, I personally, I'm using he's not on this list. I'm still using Marshawn Lynch, but I don't know. I still think like the stat overall boost and everything, I'd probably still rather have Kyle Juszczyk. And if this is like what the team would look like if I had all the coins in the world to build a team. It's actually kind of nuts how good this team truly is. And it's not even December yet. Over to defense, where I think it's a little bit harder to build the team on defense. Free safety, probably, I would say the weakest position in this game, and it's not even close. Ronnie Lott came out, what, 2 months ago? It's probably like a month and a half ago. Adrian Phillips' card is meh, very meh. Roy Williams came out like probably 2.5 months ago. It's actually crazy how bad this list is. Justin Simmons is solid as well. Like, Ronnie Lott is cool. I do like Ronnie Lott. I don't know. Like I said, you can't go with anything wrong here. I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna lock in Ronnie Lott. This list is just. It's a bad. The free safety, honestly, if I'm you guys, what I did personally, I put Cam Chancellor here. That's what I did personally. On though, from that nasty position, we don't even want to talk about free safety anymore. The right outside linebacker, very, very loaded position. You guys can see there's a lot of good players out here. You know what's crazy though is this Broderick Thomas is literally fast. I don't know. I haven't used him. I know LT activates differently, but Lawrence, I'm still going to activate LT here. I think Broderick is very good. If you compare him, look, this is the powered up version though. If we compare him to his normal one, it's a little bit closer. It is a little bit closer. I guess they are the same speed because that was the powered up version, but yeah, I don't know. If any of you guys use Broderick Thomas, let me know. How do you guys think about him? Do you guys think he's better than LT? I really have no clue, but let's move on to middle linebacker. I think this is a very, very easy one. If you look at these two right here, Luke Kuechly is +1 speed on him. He's also 2 inches taller. Luke Kuechly is just amazing. He's definitely the best. I think it's by far the best middle linebacker in the game right now. Moving over to the left outside linebacker position, absolutely stacked position. Now, usually this is a weak position as well, but it looks like we've gotten a lot of upgrades. Matthew Judon, I don't think he's fast enough to be the #1. Anthony Barr is okay if you want to user him. D Ford solid. Josh Allen is he was very Jalen Phillips is cool too, but I think it's got to be Khalil Mack. This Khalil Mack is nuts. 89 speed, and he hits all 3 thresholds above 90 on the pass rushing, power move, finesse move. Khalil Mack's easily that #1 left outside linebacker. Okay, so for safety, I'm gonna give you one safety that I think you should leave up top, and then one safety I think is the best user in the game. That's what I'm gonna give you guys over here. So I'll give you 2, and I'm not gonna include Cam Chancellor because I think we all know Cam Chancellor's the best. We all know, so I'm gonna give it. So maybe you don't have Cam Chancellor max, or maybe you are still like using Cam at corner. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna give 2 just in case. At the #1 safety in the game when it comes to usering, I think it actually has to be the Bo Jackson. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this card. Absolutely love him. Here's his stats up here. 6'1", he comes with abilities made. He's 93 speed. There are only 2 safeties in this game with 93 base speed. It is Bo Jackson and the other guy I think I am going to choose here. Although I think Jabril Peppers is amazing, I do notice that height out there. He's still only 92 speed, but he's the only safety in the game that gets +90 man and zone. So I think he could easily be here, but I don't like using him or playing him up top. Like the height, man, I've noticed it. Trust me, I've noticed that 5'11" is very short. I think Jamal Adams is really good. Obviously, he's very expensive because he goes on one of the best teams in the game, the Jets. But being only 92 speed and only hitting zone, I mean, his hit power is cool, right? But there's so many cards that are just as good as him. I think he's expensive because obviously being an LTD and also getting that Jets theme team. I actually am going to go with Derwin James. 6'2". He has 93 speed, so he's faster than Jamal. He's taller than Jamal. He has that 92 zone like Jamal. He has a little bit less of the power as well, just a tiny bit little less, but you're not gonna not get this card because of the power. Derwin James, this card is absolutely amazing. Tall, can do everything for you. Over to the cornerbacks. The cornerbacks are, I think, a very solid position as well right now. I think Everson Walls is one of the, if not the best corner in the game. He's hitting +90 man and zone, and he's also 93 base speed with the 6'1" height. Everson Walls is absolutely amazing out there and dirt cheap. He's only going to be cheaper too because there is a bow nose program inside the blitz as well. See, this is where it gets hard. I think Dion is definitely top 3, but I am actually super excited for Dion to get replaced on my team. I don't know what it is about him, but he does not playing like the old Dion. But I still think it comes down to there's not much depth here at the cornerback position. Yeah, like we're still waiting on some big upgrades. That's how like I feel like we're lackluster. I don't know if it's his stats are amazing, but it's still just, I don't know, something's off. And he also just cannot make a tackle, especially with Bo Jackson out there. We got LeGarrette Blount out there, Derrick Henry running the field. It's hard to make tackles with Dion out there. Moving on to cornerback 3, though, this is where it gets a little hard. I think you can go with J.C. Horn, but I'm actually going to go with Jason Verrett. Although he's smaller than J.C. Horn, J.C. Horn does not hit that 90 zone, which is absolutely needed on next gen this year. 93 base speed as well, so he's going to have 90 plus man, 90 plus zone. Jason Verrett, this card is amazing right now. Moving on to finish that defensive line, Richard Seymour, they gave this dude 90 speed, 90 plus speed. He's also a big boy as well. I think this card just plays different. I've used them all. I've used Chase Young, Willie McGinnis. I've had in a full Patriots team. I haven't tried this card is way too expensive at first. I have not tried him out, but Jason Taylor, I've tried him as well. Richard Seymour, this card is absolutely just amazing. And like I said, he's a big boy that's fast as hell too. Moving over to D tackle, I think the best one right now, I'm going to give you 2 of them. I love Chris Jones, but Chris Jones, I think he's a little bit slower, 70 speed. His stats are absolutely amazing. At 96 power move, 95 block shed. It's actually crazy. And a 90 finesse move. He's amazing. But I'm going to give you another one as well down here. I think Jay Ratliff is solid. There's a lot of really good ones, but I don't know what it is. This Leroy Selman is absolutely amazing. He has not 86 speed at D tackle. Obviously, Chris Jones is better everywhere, but 86 speed, if you put inside stuff on him, he sheds. He's going to chase down that running back. 86 speed is nuts. Finish off the defense at left end, I think you guys know who we got to go with here. I think Bruce Smith's stats are better, but 92 base speed, this Montez Sweat is absolutely filthy down here. Already getting his 2nd upgrade of the year. This card is definitely well worth it. I guess we can almost lock in Montez Sweat as blitz cards in the future blitz. This is the defense I would have if I were to build it with unlimited coins. And looking at this team, the whole team costs around 10 mil. And obviously, if we were to add punters, would give them just, obviously these 2 are the best ones. It would be around 9.77 mil on this full team on Xbox. Absolutely demon squad, but this is, like I said, probably the best team in the game right now. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. I absolutely love doing videos like this, and I'm glad to get back to it. I have not done one in a long time. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, it was a little rough, but I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.